run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Bell. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Turns it on in midfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Finds a crease at the 20. Running through contact. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. That's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville! They strike first in that opening drive of the season. Could not have gone better. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they can win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jason.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learned.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong. And I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. Across the 25, he's got room. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this league game that are allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds him out of the backfield, and he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that shit. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Tigers!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. bangs it through for an extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Freeman. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process.
And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that defender is just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Pressure coming. Swings it out to the flat. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And I'll tell you what, I like this defense's game plan right here. Drop back. Make sure I got the sticks covered. If they want to throw it below the sticks, I'm going to come up and tackle you and make sure I get you to 4th down.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. And after the interception, the nifty return gets it back inside the 45-yard line.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Lets it fly deep downfield. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. He's looking to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinal.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Northern Illinois. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Yo, brother.
No.
What's up, baby?
What's up, bro?
From a couple of
You ain't going nowhere, is you?
Man,
He's
catch
not
some
even
bread.
going to
What's
make
some
it
bread?
to the 20, much
You ain't going nowhere, is you, though?
out of bounds at the
Nah, I'm
18.
off today. I turned the game on.
Okay, okay,
The spot
Okay.
opened up, let me know. I'm here.
okay, okay, okay.
Play with y'all, some killers.
You like what you been seeing from me? A lot of winning.
The offense ready to go on the field. That last possession,
Ain't nobody lead their team.
Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
A lot of
It's a pick.
winning.
Into the double coverage.
It's the main goal, right? A lot of niggas don't care about that. Some games, right?
There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard. There is.
Might have a bad game, but we still win.
Alright, I guess we're not playing.
No, I ain't on no team. Send it to Dorsey too, though. We gotta get Dorsey active.
That end zone, it is so beautiful.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
Oh, you in the game?
Then 2 people left, and then came, and then now nobody in the team. I don't know.
They'll kick it off and send
I
that
ain't about-
defense right back out there.
I know
to
Ash
try to
here.
score again.
I wasn't ever good with putting puzzles together.
Me,
so.
you, Ash, Dorsey, and B.
Going for the return. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes
one
you
more.
just have to
One
take
more.
a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Ash out here kickboxing.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an
That's how
offense,
you
David,
take
when they
it.
start
I'm gonna
feeling the
download
heat.
this game.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
I know that gray head nigga. That's that nigga. Oh no, that nigga. Blonde hair messy too though.
It was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and I just
Yo, Ash, what's that purple head nigga? The pink head nigga. What's his
Second
name?
down for this offense.
Oh, He on here?
Quick pass
He
over
good
jet
on this
motion.
thing?
Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with
Yeah,
third
he
and
like
5.
that.
Clock now inside.
Now we're humble
4
at
minutes as
humble.
we're getting later in the first half.
That shit
On
crazy.
3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going for the
He's
big play.
real beef.
He's got it inside the 25.
What do you say, you know?
Send it to me when you done, bro. I don't know where niggas at.
Touchdown,
I'm here, but
Missouri.
you offline.
That was a lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
Nah, though, how two niggas get it done, though?
Mm-hmm.
Did you play that game?
Yeah.
The kick is
Oh, that's
good,
the
but there
game
is a
when you was
penalty
trying
flag
to
because
put the
he
cape
paid
on.
for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials
Send it to me, Beast. What we doing?
accepts that they will take
Crazy.
it.
That was the game. That was the game where Tuss said my man could have 40
Yeah.
against everybody else. But when he said that, everybody else
It took the
tried.
confidence out of everybody.
Everybody else stopped
Tried
trying
to-
to pass it to me. Yeah. Tuss good at that, boy. That was
Yeah,
talent.
that's why you need. You don't just need Tuss. You
I can't even say
need
Tuss because D-Rec ain't try to score. D-Rec just don't move out the corner. So it's like you
I
don't.
was
you
I was
just gotta-
guarding too. He was supposed to just, you know.
He don't cut though, so you guarding the right one. He don't cut.
Yes, yeah, I know.
Nah, it wasn't even that,
Okay.
Beast. You gotta understand, at the end of the day, Beast gonna get his points cool. I ain't worrying about that, but I know.
Right.
Linebackers moving, trying to
Their
confuse
confidence
the
is low. When
quarterback.
you still got 0 in the third quarter, your confidence is like shot.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
But it's crazy. It wasn't even the niggas. It wasn't the two niggas with the donuts that was holding it on me. It was my point guard who wouldn't pass the ball.
Who was your point guard? I forgot.
Floyd. No, Floyd. Yeah. That's why.
He
Then I
did
started
not
giving.
do it. He did
Then I
it
started
once.
Then I started giving it to Fly, and then Fly wouldn't pass it. Fly just kept
I
saying
was
they double
ripping that
teaming me.
nigga. Oh my
He's
god.
looking to throw. Using his
Fly
legs,
just keeps
keeping
saying they
his
double
eyes
teaming me.
downfield.
I'm like, man. I looked at it, bro. Both two games that Fly ran was point or the secondary point. He had eight turnovers each game, or average 7 or something like that.
Awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
Trying to find his man on first down.
I do a lot. We did a lot of winning on this
Rifles
team
one
too.
deep to the left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection.
Now it's just backing up losses.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew.
He probably in the middle of the fourth.
How much longer you got left, bro?
Just a short pass to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup.
You know what from me. Why still don't see you online?
This offense is
Probably
clicking.
gonna take a couple
Clearly,
seconds.
everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing.
Yo,
This
38 and
defense
10
right
in the
now,
rec
they
is
have no
crazy. I
answers.
mean, pro-am is crazy, man.
We're at 38 and 10.
Cardinals are on the move.
Nah, that's my record.
Oh,
Going
I
up
think I
top
was
on
close to
first
that
down.
game.
Time to take a shot. And it's picked off. Trying to take it back.
What
Yo,
did I
what
think
happened
it
to
was?
Reeves, though? He talking about 6 o'clock.
And they capitalize not
What did he
only on the
say?
pick, but on the great return
6
to
o'clock.
improve this field position.
Varsity runs, no
This is obviously not a
JV.
great start for this
I
Try
did
it.
have 30. I did have 30 and 10 that game.
In this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
What you about to bring out? Bees?
Missouri
20
has the
rebounds?
offense
What
ready
you
to
better
go on
bring
the
out?
field.
I don't know.
Jesse, a very productive drive
We
last
we
time
got
wound up
4
with a
people on
touchdown.
this team
Yeah,
that got
mixing and
multiple
matching
bills.
play
We just
calling.
gotta talk.
Going deep.
You know, you got the point, but
And that one falls
first,
incomplete. Trying to get a
Ash, me, and
trick play
Tuss
on
got
that.
Touch got a
bills.
spot for
Taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to
It's
put
how
Such
the
a
Ash
yeah.
gonna do. What you gonna do, Ash? Lock?
had to go out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 10. He's
When me
looking
and
to
Durst had to
throw.
go.
Vincent,
What you did?
can you chill, please?
I don't care how we do it.
Coming up with positive yardage there.
Nice
Yeah, I don't care. I just want to play.
Now it's
My baby said I can't pass it because they double teaming me.
Who said that?
Flood.
Yo, something wrong with that nigga. Something wrong with him. You seen what he was trying to do to me when I had 5 fouls? And he couldn't do nothing.
That wasn't a touchdown, but that was
It's not even that. You had 3 in the second quarter. He had just realized you was in foul trouble. I had been said it.
what better way than converting on third down?
I wasn't supposed to last that long, man.
Yeah, you had 3 in the second.
The Tigers will snap it on
I had
Early
5
in the
in
second.
third.
Early in the second. It was like 3 minutes left in the second when you got your third.
give to the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
He trying to figure out why they keep plucking. I'm like, you keep trying to drive towards the locks, knowing the locks is going to put their hand in there.
Second down coming up.
Nah. It be his excuses though. That'd be the funny part. That's the funniest shit about Flizzy, my boy Flizzy. He'll say something like the doorbell ring or something. My fault.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a
Crazy.
little bit of know-how.
He said, I can't get it back. I said, well, you got to pass it to get it back.
Quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
What you want to bring out, Durst? Gonna bring out your guard?
Look, on which build?
Yeah, bring out your guard. We're gonna run a guard. B got the bid.
And he goes out of
Pass
bounds
that
after
lock.
a nice
We
pickup
good.
on that one.
Told me to get my bid.
Running backs are not just running backs.
You know I'm gonna tell you that you big. I don't know what other niggas
Great
do.
job sneaking out of the backfield.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Let them get some positive yards.
This offense has a second down play.
He gets 20 rebounds all day for one time. Now I keep getting this nigga.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the
All right,
decision
so
has
we'll do it
been
the
made,
first
and
game,
the
then we're
coach
gonna
will
have
check
it
it.
clean back up in the shelter. Because it might have been just a day or something.
Let's see what they've
I
got
don't
on
know.
second down.
My average
But
definitely
today
went
you
up.
might be able to shoot that motherfucker because you was, man,
Shit
if
broke.
you can shoot that day,
He's looking
you'd
to
have been
throw.
per.
He'll try to do it himself.
Mm-mm.
On the run, and he'll slide.
You gold still though, right?
Pick up there.
Mm-mm. I lost with him.
Wow.
I lost the game versus Ike when we drafted up, and then the next game Ike shot 2 for 50.
Negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this squad.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to run it. And he's not going to make
They
it.
said, man, I can't do nothing with the lock, just face guard. And I said, yeah, that's why you pass it, so you can move off the ball and get it back.
Off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You
I
get the
can't
ball,
pass it because they
things
setting
work
picks for
well,
me.
they
I
got
said,
the
what?
schedule. You gotta have a guy back there that can
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, when the lock like trying to like really lock me up, I be swinging that motherfucker. I ain't holding on to Nathan.
And they're going to
Yeah,
try to
I mean, that's what you're
That's why
supposed
I'm
to do.
going in with like 8-9 assists easy. Because I
Supposed to
see that
do.
shit ain't gone. And I ain't
You're
going
not
for
supposed to
that.
sit there and keep getting bumped
No.
like you losing energy.
the first
No,
down.
no.
And it's picked off for the third
That's IQ though. That's what comes in place with
after a solid return on the pick.
right there.
Cover zero. When I play cover
Both my guards today play basketball, man. They ain't right.
defense, ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job
Jose who?
and going and making the interception.
Don't tell me
Quarterback
that.
checking off.
They don't pass in real life, though. They got motherfucking jumper, though.
Oh, you do?
Zings it.
Yeah, he got a jumper.
They make the stop, but not
We gotta set up a session, man. Humble
They
going to
look-
hoop too.
They live in Arizona, though.
quickly to the line.
Yeah, shit. Say in Arizona, die.
Throwing on first down.
Where you from though? How did
He
they?
from here. He from here.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks
I love this
for a
chat,
first
man.
down.
I ain't gonna lie.
It is so good for the offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs
Yeah,
together.
Oh yeah, I ain't standing on what I said, man.
Ash, we
Words.
waiting on. We waiting on you, Ash.
What's the number? 404 number? Let me put him on speaker, man. See what Jeffrey talking
Just
about.
inside the 35.
See, I'm his GM. I can call right through though, you know. Okay. Watch this shit.
He wants to throw.
What the hell?
I Billy Reck was good. Yeah, air food, like ear food, man. He was
Just as he
Reck
released it
had me
on first
screaming.
down and just couldn't
You
get it
know,
to the receiver.
Where you at, Jeff?
Quarterback off this clock.
I'm lost. I'm still at work, bro.
What time you get off, man? I'm ready to put this shit on hold, man.
Check. You want to do everything
I'll
you
probably
can
get home
to
like
make
another
the QB
30.
Oh, all right, yeah, that's
The
perfect. All right,
defense
say no
will
more.
all
All right, say no
over
more.
this play and finish it off with a nice lick, nice physical play.
Yeah, Jeff would be on like 7 o'clock.
What the hell? What the helly? What the hell?
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even
He
running
said, you
flat
know,
routes when
he
you
knew what
the
I
ball's
was
gonna
calling
be there
about,
a
nigga.
long
Stop
way.
playing
He
me,
can
bro.
adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the
I wonder how
sticks. It's
confident
Johnson.
he is now. He got a phone call at work to get on the game. Damn.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their
Nah, I
total
ain't
just
send it.
before
I ain't
halftime.
see you online.
He'll toss it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to
They're right
shut
there, big
them
fella.
down
Good.
here. He's going to bring it out from deep.
Nah, I was waiting on you to send it to you.
And he's probably second-guessing that return.
Ew. We're waiting on Dortz. There we go.
This
Nope.
late in the half, here's
All
the
right.
question. How aggressive
Found
will the
it.
play calling be?
Shoot,
Linebackers
middies.
trying to create some confusion.
Shoot, middies.
I'm for it, y'all.
Looking to go up top on first down.
Get out the oven.
He's going for a big play downfield.
What's up, you got the fish sticks in there, little dino nuggets?
That's an example of the offensive
I fuck with fish sticks.
trying to take a shot. Now, the
That's
offense
my
is
shot. I ain't gonna lie,
in the
man.
second half. It's important they continue to dial
With
up
a
these
crinkle
big
fry?
plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this second.
With a crinkle fry here, you know?
And back to the air on second
If I
down.
was a little boy, bro,
This
and
one's
they came
complete.
out with air
And that
fryers,
completion
oh
good for
my
a short
god.
game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
You know, you was like 16 when the first air fryer came out.
Yeah,
Maybe a chance to
man.
get off a couple
I
more
was
plays.
like 10 though, cause this nigga, it's
Yeah, I
young
sent it
niggas
to you.
8, 7 and shit using that shit. So easy.
Trying to shake the rim. Trying to shake the
Big
rim so
guard.
you can miss.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points
Michael
on the board
Jordan.
before the half.
Nah, though, Humble, we ain't gonna get past Hum, though. Why he look like that? Like, why he...
Just enough time to get
Nah,
one more
nah, I'm
snap.
tired of that shit, though. I'm tired of him keep having these bursts where he just look like shit, man. Especially when he's frustrated. Oh, my God, bro.
On 4th down, trying to
Bro, he
find
be
his
having
man.
me crying in this game.
Still running at the 40.
Said, why the fuck wouldn't I shoot that?
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break.
That's the worst shot I've
We played
seen
2 quarters
in a
here. Time
minute,
to
but
go to
that's
Kevin
a
Connors in our halftime
bad
update.
shot, man. He thought he was going to put that
And
cape
the
on,
Cardinals
man.
will kick it off to start the second half.
He said, yeah, I'm ready to get him. I'm ready to win. I'm ready to go outside.
I thought we was going to win that very first game.
Here he comes from inside his own
The game,
5.
That game, yeah, that game when they both,
Oh,
or
that
yeah,
game with the
the
Doonies? You
second
thought you
game,
was
the
supposed
second,
to win that?
we was winning. We was up to the.
Nah,
That's why I was
y'all was
mad.
winning. That shit was busting me. And then we
That's what I'm
just,
saying. I was player of the half.
yeah.
We was up the whole game to the fourth. Oh, I clipped it. I clipped it. 3 straight bad takes to the paint, 4 straight turnovers.
Yeah, because they was arguing. I stole it like 4 times straight.
We went from up 8 to down 9 in less than 2 minutes. Yeah.
Same thing with Ash and Yam, man. Yesterday they start fucking arguing.
Oh.
And that shit just.
I don't like Yam. That was the second game. Touch my fault.
That though, Ash. Nah. Yeah. But that just threw the whole morale off. Like, y'all was up and everything.
Oh, hold up, man. I think I found something. Oh, I tried to rhythm shoot it. Oh, dumb. There you go.
Yeah, y'all could have brought that down to like 54 seconds. Yeah. No, I'm cool with 2. Only 1 by 1.
Denrek had 0 and Dill just kept backdoor dunking on that nigga like.
Trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play.
Yo, humble, that game where fucking Ike was trying to guard. Yo, that shit busting me, dog. Nah, I couldn't stop. I couldn't. It didn't make sense. Like, the shit ain't.
That's what that Bill specializes in. Don't be down here trying to do stuff you ain't supposed to do. Yeah, don't come down here doing stuff you don't need to be doing.
Yeah. No,
what the hell
he don't got
control.
No control with bees, bro. He, you know what I mean?
Control.
Yeah, nah. Don't even think that, man. Don't think, no. So you gonna feel like he let you down when he do something out of control? Nah, that shit.
Control.
Don't matter, man.
How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and 1. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some wins.
Control.
Hey, Doris, how your son game coming along?
Tuss, I ain't getting that rebound, bro. I'm working out. You got to get your own board, Tuss.
Coming along. Okay. That's good, though. Early, if you can shoot early, your game will come easier.
It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Navy. Just another week of college football where we
And he like the gym. He like that shit.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I don't know who my son been watching play. He keeps shooting and falling on purpose, talking about N1.
You?
He be cashing out though. Just I'm like, when you shoot a regular jumper though, like, do you have to fall every time?
Start it up, dude.
Dude, know what he want to do. Cause he ain't asked to play. I just put him in kickball. He was doing kickball.
It's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Like Nard be telling me bring him through, but I'm like, I need somebody that's really gonna work with him. Yeah, like, yeah, he do his own. Yeah, he comes to the games all the time. He run during timeouts, halftime. He on the court shooting around, like he around it. But I'm just waiting for him to actually say he want to play. What's crazy? All 4 of them like that for real, because my daughter actually asked to play.
Great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Cardinals will try to convert on 4th down.
Oh, man, all this defense. What do you say?
Man on the option. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And you could tell he trusted himself.
Nah, he really too smart. Like, that's a smart ass nigga.
A little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the 1st down marker. Turnover on downs.
And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Missouri wants to go fast. Power football with the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Oh.
Every ran out of bounds. All right.
He's got enough to move.
You shoot these deep ass twos like you KG.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
That one said late.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Caught. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense
win,
and
man.
picking up a 1st down.
I like the running back.
Come on.
That's the 99 dunk.
Setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot around, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Nah, I ain't, because I'm on the court with him. Just trying, you feel me? I don't know if you cut. I don't know if I should throw the oop or bounce pass. You feel me? Just, yeah, just trying to figure out my teammates.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard.
I had to tell him the one game. They was like, put Rec on Tuss. I'm like, no, that nigga got a 99 dunk. He going to cut even worse.
Like this, who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play.
Oh, what the fuck he make?
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized.
Yeah.
Yeah, we down.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive.
Broke ass controller, man.
He'll pull it on the read. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Keeps looking downfield. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
Well, and you can tell the QB, he drops back and he wants to throw the football. He wants to push it downfield, try to get the 1st down.
Yeah.
You know. Find anybody, took off to scramble. Great job by the defense reacting to it, getting him on the ground, stopping him short of the.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
That's my man over there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring
lying.
toss.
You lying.
Bring it out. It's
That's
Freeman.
a lie.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset.
I'm over.
I think they need to
I gotta
continue
make these
being
shits.
aggressive moving forward in this game.
Ooh, okay.
Nah, my fault. I ain't think I was gonna get out of my phone.
From the gun, the ground game.
Yeah, boy.
For the tackle. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass?
Good
And
pass.
the Cardinals are in the hurry up.
And you're going to hear this guy's name.
Pass and cuts to give him goals. Like, it's lacking that early.
You're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
And he was
Don't cheat to that center, yo. I'm gonna have to figure that out on my own.
to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screen
Nah, just because I don't know if he can shoot, so I don't want y'all to
That's me, y'all.
Make it look like pass.
I
And
picked up
over
my
rotate
man.
until
pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked
I
up.
was right
That
by
play was
GameStop too. I don't know
absolutely
why I ain't stopped.
Shot, boy.
Down the middle. Inside the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set
I
up.
said Devin number
It's a
9. Who
beautiful
that?
pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety.
Touchdown Cardinals. And they add 6 more the more with that trip to the house.
Yeah, that's so.
The offense flexes
Then
its
they did a
muscle to
step
win.
back. This game, bro.
take a little exit. You did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense is definitely taking care of their
It's
business.
a big.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little
Let me
further.
get one of them short
Very
corners to
efficient
him.
5-play
Shit's
scoring
cold.
drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Oh, he's going to take a chance. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10.
Man, 1 for 5, ass nigga. 2
As they get
rebounds.
set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab down the left side.
Shot, boy.
Running toward the tape. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love the play call.
Yeah, boy.
Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down on your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver
Leonard.
that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
What you named him, Kawhi?
The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
Ash Leonard? Okay. Oh,
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
anything you can do, I can do better.
Fucking him up.
Which one is switchable lock? Is it 14 on 18?
He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds space on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He fires it out to the right. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right
Oh, that's
now.
a steal.
Got room on the return.
Uh-huh.
Touchdown, Missouri! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Nah, I know.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Air Force.
Nah, not like that. It's just it was two people in the same spot. It was me and Ash was in the same spot though. I didn't know if it was coming to me or him. Huh?
We'll circle back if anything big happens.
Yeah, I ain't know. I ain't know. That's
how
all.
about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
No, I got the shit. Oh, my bad.
Look at that shit. I mean, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
For Ash.
What a shift in momentum. What a big-time play.
Beautiful.
He just took matters into his own hands.
And what a mistake by the QB throwing the football. His receiver, obviously, they were on the same
got it. Yo, they cheating.
You missed. Don't worry about it.
And then every kid's
with you.
right? You play defense, you create the turnover, and then you take it all the way.
Shut up, you know.
Nice
I don't know, good dunk, dude.
Everybody's
Play up,
staying in
dude.
their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
I ain't even dunk it though.
The Louisville offense is
He made that.
back out on the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last
Go ahead,
couple
Dust.
of possessions.
Oh.
They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit,
That's
man, like
weird.
a charity, giving the football
you got it
away
back.
too much. Gotta take care of the football.
And he'll be knocked down at the
You gotta still let that turnover and assist. We cool.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you
Oh,
going.
oh, oh.
The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside.
You wanted me to shoot it, my fault.
Because losing this game in week one, all the
I'll shoot this one.
all the naysayers, that noise.
I'll shoot this one. Don't even worry about it.
That
Don't even
hot
trip.
seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be
Oh.
on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens.
Oh,
It
shit.
becomes a
I
distraction.
thought my mic was muted.
We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
Better be side of it.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go for the playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you
I
know
thought
you
that's
can
how
run.
freaking you right there
Make
too.
sure you execute. Build this
3
lead.
seconds. You can't even sit there like
Put
that.
this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. The give as they work on that clock. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top.
Let me get it, yo.
And he just kept running, and he
Shoot
ran
another.
away from the crowd, and he'll
thank
take
you,
it in. Touchdown, Tigers! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Good D, Chino.
He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive.
He's got it on the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable.
They hit it off
with
you.
Guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field.
They hit it off you.
They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean that. Shoulder drop.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Boy, guys, they got off to a
7-8
great start.
yo.
First play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. The aerial assault continues. And the pressure gets to him. Now
We can get in zone second half.
It was really on turnovers. He just did like 4 straight.
They'll make some adjustments.
Yeah. Number one.
They're going to let me go get that one. That's sad, man. I did not run that fast on the other one.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the right. Makes a grab enough for the first.
I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys. But
what's up, baby girl?
Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just
You bought a
give
Gatorade?
this guy a chance. Put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort and prep.
Min, come here.
And down he goes. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry.
Your sister wants you.
Shot, boy.
Negative play on first down.
That one get in it?
Defense always wants.
Start the fourth in it.
Fourth.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little
That shit
air
made me
in?
step back at first. I had to cancel out so damn fast.
I'm going to go to yours when they help. I'm going to just play two.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed
Out of
it.
here.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now
Ain't
it's
even let me
4th
turn
and long.
around.
Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down
That's a
multiple
steal,
possessions this late.
Y'all guarding
Down
two when we
10
go to the
points.
zone? Because I don't know if I'm
Yeah. Me and Tuss cool.
Bro, they cheating.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Me and Tuss going to play the corners. I'm going to take corner.
What'd you say, Doris?
And that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
All right.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say,
Tuss get ready to drop.
Up by several possessions.
You got me.
Get out of
You
here
messed
with a
up.
W.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard.
Ash, pop back up.
The Tigers in the hurry up. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but this is a critical third down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own.
I ain't getting 20 this game, you know.
Timeout called there by the defense.
Shot.
Desperate to
Let me
get
get
the
10 though.
Ball game, these niggas nice.
time as possible.
Let me get 10
So
though.
Missouri will have to punt it away.
Boy, pull me out of
3 and
bounds.
out, they got stuck in
Control.
reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
Yeah, there's 2.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice.
He wants to go deep. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to get to him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. 29 seconds to go.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog volleys up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
2, y'all. We good.
Holds and fires complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside give. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll let it go down the right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And what a big stop for this defense. You think about it, you're trailing by a couple possessions. You need to make something happen now. They take the gamble, go for it. Your offense is in position to try to get yourself out of this football game.
One more play to pad the stats. They'll throw it on first down. Fires into the end zone. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete as the 2-pointer fails, and I guess unless they were concerned about games of chance, or was it really a reason to try to do that? But this game is over. Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
All right, yeah. Go that corner, go that corner, go that.
Will be accepted. The offense says thank you very much.
Nah, that's cool. No, they did not do that.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Throw to the end zone, picked off. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually, but that's why you play the game.
So start this shit right back up.
Get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles.
David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Shit, man.
Dang, I didn't even get 10. That's crazy. I thought I was. That's it. Started right back up.